There are a lot of videos online talking about what to do if your horse is spooky. And many people, when they have a spooky horse, focus on desensitizing their horse. Desensitizing your horse can be a good thing, but there's a lot of other things you can do to help when your horse is spooky. And the most important thing you can do when you have a spooky horse is have your horse build confidence in you. Because when you desensitize your horse, you can't desensitize them to everything, that they will still come across things in their average everyday life that they might find spooky. But if they find confidence in you, then they'll be less likely to be as spooky. So today we're going to talk about 3 tips to help you gain your horse's confidence in you. The first tip is going to be to go slow. We give the horse a lot of information based on the way that we move. So if we move really fast and chaotically, it's going to make the horse overly excited. And even as people, we experience this if we're around somebody who's like really high energy or really hyper, it'll tend to kind of make us more anxious too. And so horses are herd animals, and what you want is for them to look to you as part of their herd. If you're part of their herd and you're anxious and emotional and showing that through quick movements and gestures, then they're gonna feed off of that energy. So the first tip is to go slow. The second tip is to never ask your horse to do things that they can't do. What this means is that you're understanding how the horse moves through space and you aren't telling them to turn it into walls or swing their hind end into the rail and things of that nature. Because every time you do that, the horse might readjust so that they can do whatever you ask them to do, but it makes them awkward for a moment. So that will lead into our third tip, which is to try and always ask your horse to do things in a way that's graceful for them. The smallest possible circle that a horse can make gracefully is from pretty much the end of the nose to the tip of the tail. So they can make a smaller circle than that, but oftentimes it makes them overbend and make a C shape, in which case they'll kind of splay on their hind and will need to take some awkward steps. So they can do it, but every time they have to shuffle or take an awkward step or kind of like cross weird, they somewhat lose their balance for a moment. When they do that, as prey animals, it makes it feel like they could have something come and get them at that time. So if you have a horse that, say, is already spooky from the wind, and then you're asking them to move in an awkward way, they're gonna feel like they can't run as easily if there's danger. Having the horse build confidence in you by always making sure that you're asking them to do things in a way that makes it so that they feel like they have their freedom and their harmony in what they're doing.